Is this junk food zombie or is that Yukon Cornelius? The world may never know.
Nothing.
Welcome back to the channel. Well, I think I may have mentioned it before, but my good buddy Junk Food Zombie here, he purchased a very good deal on this Galil ACE 308 with the folding stock, and he's got it right here. Now I must apologize in advance. This was kind of a last minute coming to the range kind of deal, and I did not bring any Glocks with me. I only brought a 1911 and some shotguns and a 22 pistol. But if you know anything about this guy, biggest Glock fan right here. Bigger fan than me, bigger fan of Glocks than Glock Guy 226. So I do apologize. Next time I'll do better. So tell us a little bit about this gun here.
All right. Well, it's the Galil ACE. I don't know if you're familiar. It's an AK. Basically, it's an Israeli AK.
Essentially.
If you're familiar with the Galils that they made in, I think it was like the late 60s or so, it's kind of just an evolution of that. It's so far I've only put 2 boxes of ammo through it, but it's really nice. It's got left side charging instead of the right. It's got an ambi mag release. It's got the safety over here for the thumb, which is also operable on the right side. Folding stock, mostly just to be compact for, you know, transportation. Got an ACOG sitting on top of it right now. This is a pretty cool system. They got these rail covers here, and they have little spots here for if you got like a pressure switch or whatever. You can run a pressure switch in there and then pop this button out, or use in that place and have a pressure switch inside your rail, which is pretty cool. Like I said, I've only put 2 boxes through it so far, and I like it very much so far. With this brake, if you saw my video on the BD2 brake, the Meridian Defense, it's very similar to that, and it works really effectively. Shooting this thing feels very similar to just like a 7.62 x 39.
Yep. It's
very smooth shooting. Very happy so far.
Now, as I did mention, he did buy this used,
but it was new.
Essentially, it was new. It was pre-owned.
Yeah,
basically.
I took it apart. The guy must have bought it and stuck it in the safe and never shot it, because I took it apart and the piston was just perfectly silver shiny. There was no burn marks on it or no carbon or nothing. I took the entire thing apart and everything was like brand new inside. Like literally, yeah. The rails had like no marks on them. The only thing I saw was just a few light marks from racking the slide a few times, and none of the finish was even worn. I mean, it was yep. Wow. I was pretty impressed, pretty happy. I did feel the action on this before he put any rounds through it, and before he lubed or greased it or anything. Yeah, it was dry. And the action on this, I mean, it felt better than my Rifle Dynamics AK. Feel that now? So smooth. Now it's cleaned and.
Yeah, let's see how it feels now.
Greased.
Oh man, I feel my bank account hurting. But nice little rifle, very smooth. That left side charging handle with the dust cover right here that moves down as you charge it. Let's put a few rounds through it. So here we are back at the long range shooting table. You can see I don't get over here very often just because it's a sort of a pain to come over here, put your targets up, walk back around. It's a bit involved, but I do like shooting over here. It's pretty fun. Junk Food Zombie here is going to put a few shots up in the woods. I'm going to put my ears on because I don't I've already shot at 45 today with no hearing protection on. I don't want to hear a 308 without it. So target is about 100 yards away, approximately. So let's see how you can do. And hit. That looked a little bit low. And that is definitely an effective break. You can definitely feel the concussion off of that.
But it's not bad behind the trigger.
No, not bad at all. It's very pleasant behind the trigger. 2 inches off to the side, it's quite horrendous.
Can't tell where it's hitting. The first one hit, these are not. Okay, I aimed at the top half of the target, so my guess is they're hitting just a little low. I'll go one click up and see if that changes anything. Of course, being the weather's terrible and there's no target thing up there anymore, I can't even hang a target to check my hits. Nope. I don't know. Unfortunately, I can't see where I'm hitting, so that kind of makes things difficult. Well, once again, I have been scuttled. You probably can't see it from here, but normally there's a place to staple your targets up. Excuse me. And it's gone. It's just 2 little sticks of wood, and the target is just curling up, so I can't even use that. I got to shoot and see target so I can see where I was hitting, so I could get this zeroed. That's why I'm here, to zero this. And since it's not zeroed, I'm close, but not dead on. So right now I'm at torso hits at 100-yard easy. Headshots is kind of hit or miss. No pun intended. It works.
Also, no pun intended, he's close, but no cigar. I couldn't resist. So this is definitely not the last of the Galil that you'll see. It does have a threaded barrel, and it's 308. I have a 308 caliber suppressor. It's a piston gun. I've heard that piston guns can be a little tricky to suppress.
Yes.
But we might figure that out one day. We'll just see how well it does. So thanks for watching, and check out Junk Food Zombies channel. I'm sure maybe in a year or two he'll have a video on this gun as well.
That's a general rule. When I get a new firearm,
Generally,
he makes a video of it before I do.
So I'm joking, but not really.
Not really.
Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more.